YouTube, it's your boy Alvin MB10, aka Aaron Mark 10, and what I got for you today is some more NBA 2K23 Next Gen. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, we were not gonna post the second video today. No way in hell were we. But obviously, me chasing views like I do, kidding, I decided, screw it, let's make a LeBron James build. And we started to make it, then it hit me. I swear Joe Knows made a LeBron James build video. So how's about we repeat what we did last year and obviously make a build that's better than Joe Knows, not because I want to insult him, but because it did so well for us last year that we might as well run it back for a second year in a row. So we made the LeBron James build, and after that I went to go compare our build against his, and let me just say, the build we have made is the best LeBron James build you will find in all of NBA 2K23 Next Gen. This thing comes with 20 finishing, 20 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 20 defensive badge points. And trust me, it's not a slouch, it does it all. We don't even know what the final name of the build's gonna be. But yeah, Samuel, you wanna say what's up to the people or sit there quietly?
Man, what's up, people? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Long Live Samuel, and we just want to say, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and make sure that you comment anything that you may have about this build. But before you do that, remember, LeBron is a versatile player, so you have to get versatile stats.
Hey, you know, that's kind of insane. I forgot to say like, comment, and subscribe. But as the boy said, don't forget to like the video, drop a comment, share the video, and if you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, hit that subscribe button as well as turning post notifications on. So getting straight into it, LeBron James is the starting small forward, right-handed, jersey number 23 for the Los Angeles Lakers. He has worn 23 with Cleveland as well as wearing number 6 in Miami. Ironically, he wanted to wear 6 in LA, but you know what I'm saying, AD wore it, and then they just said, screw it, we've already printed the jerseys. Height-wise, he does come in at 6'9" and weighs an incredible weight of 250 pounds, which, that's a big boy, and has a wingspan of 7 feet. We did search all of these. These are his metrics. That's the key thing we're sticking with this year. We want the build to match the metrics. Body shape-wise, we're going solid. We could go defined, but we're going to go solid because, you know what I'm saying, yeah, LeBron ain't exactly looking steroided like he used to back in the day, so life is what it is. Now, first things first, let's get the physicals out the way because these are the points that I usually just like to move out because they're ass. Speed, 75. Excel, 71. Strength, as you can guess, we put this baby all the way up to an 89. Personally speaking, I would have gotten higher for Hall of Fame Bully, but obviously Samuel wanted to top me down from that cliff, so we went with Gold Bully. And then on the vertical side of it, we decided to go with a 70, as well as giving him a stamina of an 86. Now, from that alone, you can easily tell we're not going to be, you know what I'm saying? Nah, actually, that doesn't explain anything. That just shows you that the build's got a little bit of physicality to it. So first part of the game we're going to go through is the finishing side of it. As most of you know, throughout LeBron's career, he's been known as one of the greatest finishers, both for his ability to finish with his right and his left, and his general ability to bang it on people. So we decided to match that slightly by firstly giving him a close shot of a 76. Now, the main reason for this is we were chasing badge points. And if you know anything about making these builds, it gets to a point where you gotta start moving the close shot up as high as you can to get as many attribute points as you can, right? And then when it came to the driving layup, we went with an 80. Key thing for this is, with an 80 driving layup, you can now get Hall of Fame Giant Slayer. Like, why would you not? Outside of not really thinking you're gonna go to the cup, I say go with an 80 driving layup because it allows you at the very least Hall of Fame Giant Slayer. And then with the driving dunk, we decided to go with an 86. And then obviously, we did have to put a little bit of a standing dunk because LeBron can get up there. Plus, we needed the points, so we went with a 54. And then here's one of the parts where our build stands out from Joe Knows. And again, I'd like to say, I really do love watching Joe Knows' videos. It's just, you know, sometimes I see some builds and I go, hey man, I think I could do it better. And this is one of those situations. Anyway, post control, we decided to go all the way up to an 84. Now, the big thing for this is, those of you who've watched LeBron James can clearly understand, from when he first entered the league till now, the one thing that's changed, especially when he joined the Miami Heat, he learned how to develop a post game. And ever since then, it has low-key become the most proficient part of his game. It's his go-to when he's desperate. So we decided to respect it by giving him an 84 when it came to the post control, because as you can see, this allows us to get gold drop step, a Hall of Fame post spin technician. And obviously there's one more, there's back down punisher at gold. So what more do you need? And as I promised you, that is 20 total finishing badge points right there. Now, shooting wise, I ain't gonna lie, I was going disrespectful, but Samuel, you explain yourself.
He was going to disrespect him with a 78 or lower than that, actually, like a 75 or whatever. I'm thinking this is LeBron. Towards the end of his career, we decided to give him an 83 ball, and we also decided to give him an 80 mid-range. Now, AMR thought this was disrespectful, but I think, first of all, you get the 20 shooting like we promised, the 20-20-20-20, but also this allows you the versatility that when you're going in there and you're mashing on people and you're going in with, you got the silver masher, you got the gold bully badge. Now people are going to play back on you. Now you have enough to shoot. Remember, Mike Wang tweeted and said that you need 80s. You need to be in the 80s if you want to try to shoot consistently this year. And remember, before you crucify us about not having a 93 driving dunk, remember, this LeBron is about versatility.
Yeah,
So
right.
Go ahead.
Let the people know. Now, obviously, after he's explained the BS reason of giving him an 83 ball, we also decided to give him a 79 on the free throw. As you can see, I was against the 83 ball. I wanted a higher mid-range and a lower 3 ball, but that's because, you know what I'm saying, I think LeBron, Westbrook, they have a little bit of the same itch, whereby shooting ain't exactly their best skill. Now, moving on to playmaking. Outside of general point guards, the greatest like LeBron James is going to go down as one of the top 5 playmakers the league has ever seen. You can honestly say to me, oh yeah, that ain't true, but really think about it, sit there quietly in a dark corner and look at the stats and look at his play. He's going to go down as one. So because of that, we had to respect him by firstly giving him an 85 when it came to the ball handle. One key thing for those of you who haven't seen the game yet, nowadays, you don't need speed with ball to get gold quick first step. You can technically just put your ball handle all the way up to 85, and that gets you gold speed with ball. So we went with an 85 with the speed on the ball handle because we know it allows us gold quick first step. Speed with ball, maxed it out at a 71. I'd have probably gone up to an 80 if I could, because again, you gotta respect LeBron's game. His ability to blow by defenders, insane. And then when it came to the pass accuracy, I have to go with an 82. These are some of the places where I feel like you really have to respect LeBron's games. Post control, his ability to finish at the cup, playmaking, his ability to shoot a half decent jump shot. You have to respect that because with age, these are things he's really worked on and showcased how he has developed them. Now, as you can see, again, there is your promised 20 playmaking badge points. Now, defensively, I'm not gonna lie. Joe Knows highly disrespected him, but I think it was mainly to get the badges and the attribute points the way he wanted. We highly overrated him because in the recent years he's been playing some terrible defense, but we decided to go with a 60 when it came to the interior defense because we do want you to have the ability to lock up in the paint. Plus, one thing I've really noticed in this game is you have to have a half decent block in order to contest shots at the hoop. So we decided to give him a 75 on the block, and if you know anything about block, when you increase your block, you also have to, it basically increases your interior defense. So we just decided to round it up to a 60 on the interior, 75 on the block. Also, another big part for the 75 on the block is, ladies and gentlemen, this badge right here, Gold Chase Down Artist. Technically, Chase Down Artist as a whole. For those of you who don't know, it's made after LeBron. Anyway, next thing to go through, perimeter defense. We only went with a 79. Usually on the majority of the builds I'll be making this year, we will be going with about an 86 at the very least. But we went with a 79 mainly because he's not one of the greatest defenders in the league. So, you know, we're not going to overhype him for that. And then when it came to the steal, we went with a 78. Key thing being, as with most NBA players, even if they're not great defenders where they can pick your pocket, they all know how to play the passing lanes. So you always got to respect that ability. And then rebounding wise, as you can guess, we went with an 81 on the defensive side of the ball, and then we put the offensive up all the way to a 58. Now, obviously, you could take away some from the offensive and put them on the defensive, but my personal opinion is with a 6'9" frame, 7-foot wingspan, that much strength to get bully and box out, with an 81 defensive rebound, you can grab quite a few rebounds, and that's coming from a dude with hella low rebounds on majority of his builds. Now, as you can see, as promised, that gives you the perfect balance of 20, 20, 20, and now Samuel's gonna say something to you.
Yeah, so we now have the perfect 100 badge setup. That's what we're going for. You can always, again, you're going to get the +4 this year, so you can put that in any category, but really you're not lacking for anything. Really, if it was up to me personally, I would put 2 playmaking and 2 defense because he is a playmaker and he is a good defender. Now, another thing to note, again, I must reiterate the versatility. Yes, you may see some things that you may not that you may not find pleasing about this build, but understand that this is a new builder and we're doing new things. Other than that, this is going to give you 100 badges. I do believe that this is one of the most balanced LeBron builds. You can send this to Joe Knows and say that Long Live Samuel signed it personally as one of the best, if not the best LeBron build on YouTube.
Hey man, I just want y'all to remember that last part he said. So when you send this to Joe Knows, Joe, it wasn't me. All right, I love your build. Don't send me to the ether. I need to be in this 2K community.
W content, no W content.
Don't send me home. Send Samuel home. Samuel's an unpaid intern. Samuel's an unpaid intern. I can fire him. Don't you worry, Joe. Listen, me and you, Joe. Me and you. I don't need Samuel. But yeah, as he said, 80 badge points in total, +4 from the boost. Yeah, we move on. All right, cool. Primary takeovers, very first one. I'm gonna go with something along the lines of being a teammate. So I'm gonna go.
Gotta go power back downs.
I'm gonna go power back downs later, but I'm gonna go team ratings boost. Now the reason for this is people. Okay, you know what, I won't even get into a Luka Doncic rant because a bunch of you've already heard it from me. But LeBron James can really get his team to move at a better level than they usually do. We've seen it from the fact of he's left teams that've gone to crap, even when it's the same roster he had before, and it's usually because, yeah, he dominates, always attracts pressure to himself and finds the open man. He always makes, as someone said to me, the reason LeBron James might not go down as the greatest is because he always makes the right decision and not the selfish one. Take that however you may. Second one we're gonna go with is obviously power back downs, because again, as we said, majority of his game nowadays loves to play it out the post. Now, to keep this video as short as we possibly can, what 2K says we have happened to build here, if LeBron is not in the shades of, I'm gonna go kill somebody, man. Ladies and listen, alright,
got AD in there too.
Listen. Balanced offensive wing.
Talk to me nice. Talk to us nice.
Hey, Samuel, keep your unpaid intern self quiet real quick. This is center stage for me. You can never trust nobody on stage. Anyway, balanced offensive wing. I ain't gonna say much less. You know what? Send this to Joe. Somebody send it to Joe. Please, Joe, I'm begging you, watch this. If you don't, hey, it's cool. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed today's build video, the second one of the day, and hopefully you enjoy seeing LeBron James out here showing you how it should be done. But yeah, it's been your boy Alvin MB10, and Sammy, you wanna say who you are? Because I'm about to do the outro properly now.
And long live Samuel. Y'all have a good day. Peace.
Catch you in a bit. Deuces. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, as my boy saying, pointed back there, cause success. Anyway, it's been your boy Alvin MB10. I'll catch you in a bit. Deuces.